Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It is that time again. Zer's location for this week. It is Friday, uh, December 23rd, 2 days until Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. So, this week, Zer is located on Nessus. Once you guys are over on Nessus, you're on Watcher's Grave. Jump on your Sparrow, if I can jump on my Sparrow. Holy. There we go. Head straight across the map. You'll see this kind of like a dead looking tree off over in the distance. You might see some people up there. It would be the dead indicator of where Zer is located. Jump on up the big branches. Once you're up top here, you'll find Zer. So this week, as always, Zer has his exotic engram for sale. You can buy it for 97 legendary shards or one exotic cipher. The exotic weapon that we've got rolling this week is the hard light. Let's take a look at the main perk on the hard light. So the main perk is volatile light. So rounds fired from this weapon have reduced damage, fall off, over penetrate targets, and ricochet off hard surfaces. You know, once upon a time, like I remember the hard light, it was one of the best used auto rifles in the game. You could switch between void, solar, and arc with it. It is really an absolutely awesome auto rifle. Still, if you guys pick it up, even try it out in PvP. So yeah, ricochets off hard surfaces, projectiles damage increases after bounce. So if you're shooting it down like a hallway or into an area, you're in PvP or even in PvE, and it hits a surface and ricochets off, and you're going to get increased damage after it ricochets off a wall, on depending where you're firing it. So yeah, moving on this week for the hunter, we've got the Graviton forfeit helmet. Taking a look at the main perk on the Graviton forfeit is Vanishing Shadow. So this increases the duration of any invisibility effects. While you are invisible, your melee recharges faster, your weapon reloads faster, and your recovery is greatly increased. Something there's a few different things I would love to pair this with. I think it's Gyre Falcon, Gear Falcon, however you want to pronounce it. Gear Falcon's Halberg is one of them. If there was two exotics that would go amazingly together, this would be two of them. So yeah, any running your void subclass on your hunter, this is definitely going to increase that invisibility effect. And while you are invisible, your melee recharges faster, your weapon reloads faster, and your recovery is greatly increased. Even in PvP, this is a really, really useful build to put together. If you look at some of the absolutely awesome PvP builds, or even some of the PvE builds using the Graviton forfeit. Moving on over to what we've got for the exotic for the Titan this week is an insurmountable skull fort. Let's take a look at the main perk on it. So the main perk is Transfusion Matrix. Kills with arc melee abilities trigger health regeneration and restore melee energy. So this is actually a really good headpiece if you're running your arc subclass on your Titan and you're looking for that survivability using your arc melee abilities are going to give you that health regeneration, and like it says, restore melee energy as well. So definitely be picking this up. If you guys don't have it, add it to your loot pool. The perks on it actually aren't the best. I mean, 64 isn't bad, but I would like to see something like this rolling with a higher resilience, which would definitely help out, or even a higher discipline on it. Moving on over to the Warlock this week, we've got the Apotheosis Veil Helmet. Let's take a look at the perk on it. So the perk on the Apotheosis Veil is Insatiable. Immediately regenerate health, melee, grenade, and rift energy upon activating your super. Nearby allies recharge class abilities faster. So honestly, not a bad exotic for your Warlock as well. It's one that not a lot of people use, and I wouldn't exactly know offhand a good build to spec into it. But like it says, immediately regenerate health, melee, grenade, and rift energy. So I guess it's kind of like that Hail Mary of exotic for the Warlock. All right, so this week for the legendary weapons, we've got the Cryo Ceramello Auto Rifle. We've got the Geon 7 Pulse Rifle. So once upon a time when like earlier when Geon 7 first came out for PvP, this thing was absolutely cracked. We've got the Extraordinary Rendition Submachine Gun, the Deafening Whisper Grenade Launcher, First in Last Out Shotgun, the Tarantula Linear Fusion Rifle, and the Third Axiom Pulse Rifle. Taking a look at everything, I mean, the Cryo Ceramello Auto Rifle, to me, these are kind of more like PvP perks with fourth times a charm and multi-kill clip. Wouldn't be too bad of a one to pick up and throw into your inventory, or even the Deafening Whisper Grenade Launcher. Seeing that this season, grenade launchers are in for, especially for unstops, and especially wave frames. Plus, this also has lead from gold and auto loading holster. You're wondering about lead from gold. So picking up heavy ammo also grants ammo to this weapon, which isn't a bad play. Now, if you're like a few people I know in PvP that have a really amazing combination going right now with a pulse rifle and a wave frame grenade launcher, this actually might not be too bad of an idea to pick up for PvP or even PvE. So you get a couple of shots on a person with your pulse rifle or hand cannon, and if you got something with opening shot, and throw a grenade launcher wave frame or wave at them, they're done for. So it's actually a really amazing combination to use in PvP with these wave frames. It pisses me off, but it works. Moving on to the armor set this week for the Hunter, we've got the Vigil of Heroes armor set. I took a look at everything, and there wasn't anything in here that really popped out at me at all. Nothing, of a big stat in anything. So moving on over to the DMT, the Dead Man's Tale, for this week, we're rolling up with Moving Target. The main perk on the Dead Man's Tale is Cranial Spike. Chaining precision hits grants bonus target acquisition and range. It also has a short action stock, like I said, moving target, high caliber rounds, and hammer forged rifling. Now, the one that really caught my eye this week was the Hawk Moon rolling with opening shot. Opening shot on a lot of weapons, especially in PvP, is really good. If you're looking for shotguns, a lot of people like that 1-2 punch, slide, opening shot, slideways opening shot on a shotgun. or even opening shot on a hand cannon and you land those crits, you are definitely going to be taking some Guardians out. So definitely pick this up, add it to your loot pool. Just to point out, the main perk on the Hawk Moon is Paracausal Shot. So final blows and precision hits with the Hawk Moon grant stacks of Paracausal Charge. The final round in the magazine deals bonus damage based on the number of stacks. Stowing the Hawk Moon after the final round removes this bonus. So like I said, definitely be picking this up, see how it works out for you. Maybe it is what you're looking for, but that is what Xur has for this week and his location. Thank you all for watching the video. If you guys can do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe like it says right below here. Hit that subscribe button for me. Come check us out at twitch.tv/Starset7 Gaming. Merry Christmas again to everybody out there. Greatly appreciated. Please be safe if you guys are traveling. Weather right now in North America is the absolute most horrendous. I've seen it in quite a few years, so I hope everybody is very safe out there. Talk to you all next week. Take care.